My association with Maharaj goes way back from 1978 when I just landed up in Hare Krishna land. So as we are celebrating the 78th birthday of Maharaj, so I came in 1978 in association with Maharaj. So I was very fortunate that in the initial stage I got the best of the association of these stalwarts in ISKCON at the time. And the best nurturing was hearing His Holiness Swarup Damodar Maharaj's Kirtan, which everybody glorified. So he would do Kirtan for not only just for from 7:30 onwards till 8 o'clock, but we used to do the Kirtan from 7:30 onwards till 8:30, and it used to go on and on and on. So nowadays, the young boys get tired, but at the time we used to get, we used to sweat out, and especially that such, personalities used to sing the Nama Sankirtan in the temple hall. So the whole hall used to resound with the devotees. So that was his uniqueness to sing, as His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj glorifies this aspect of his life, that he was a great Gandharva, he was singing. So undoubtedly he was a great singer in ISKCON. He would attract people and people would sing along with him. And very melodiously, very sweetly and very nicely. That was his unique aspect of a Vaishnava who is having such quality of singing, because when you read, when you meditate, then you like to sing for the Lord. When you imbibe the philosophy, when we practice the philosophy, when we chant the holy name of the Lord, after that, the best way of glorifying the Lord is to, your heart sings and sings in praise of the Lord. His unique aspect was that he was always wanting to please Radha Rasa Bihari here. This was one very important thing. Then I got an opportunity to also assist him in 1996 in conference, Synthesis of Science and Religion in 96. Because I was managing the restaurant at the time. So we had a challenge to take care of the international guests at the time. Way back in at the time we used to have, like a restaurant, 86. Correct? 86 we had the first conference. Is it correct? 86. So we did this conference in Vyas hall where so many people came, and Maharaj was very much worried about the cuisines which will be served to the international people. So somehow we tried to do our best, and we created the best of the cuisines for all the people who were participating in that conference in 86. And Maharaj was very pleased that everybody, all the participants were very pleased to honor prasadam. As you heard, that he was very good host, either in Manipur or in Juhu, where BI was a very small place. So whenever he would come here and he would like to serve prasadam to all the HODs and all the senior devotees. So that was one of the unique way of associating with the devotees, exchanging gifts and exchanging, serving prasadam is one of the qualities of a Vaishnava. He feels very jubilant and he serves the prasadam. So in 1986 when we had this conference, so maximum number of people were very praiseful of this prasadam quality, and they appreciated prasadam. Though they were meat eaters, but we served them the unique cuisines of their country, so that they appreciated. Later on, when I was in Bhakti Kalakshetra, so Maharaj was after me that we have to do something in Manipur, because he was constructing Mani Mandir there, and it was very difficult for him to raise funds in that place. So he would always tell me, you know big artists, so why don't you bring them to Manipur for raising the funds? So somehow that he said many times, and I was embarrassed that I said, do something very big. So I tried to rope in Asha Bhosle and R.D. Burman at the time. So R.D. Burman was the throb of every heart at the time. So it was very difficult for me to bring this group to completely to Manipur, but somehow that by the mercy of Swarup Damodar Maharaj, it happened. R.D. Burman agreed, because he is also from Tripura and other areas. Asha Bhosle, the star of Hollywood, Bollywood, whatever. So they agreed to perform. I was very afraid that how can such a group of 30 people, 35 people be taken care in Manipur, and a very volatile place. But Maharaj had also exhibited a very unique quality that he can do it. He managed to preach to the Eastern Commander, the General of Eastern Command at the time. He assisted Maharaj in a very unique way, and he created the whole army contingent to assist this whole big concert, where almost about 30,000 people came together. Almost about 25 to 30,000 people bought the tickets, and we had a unique program over there, and the funds went to do the collection of, for raising this Mani Mandir in Manipur. And while we were doing this, he had a unique tactics. In Kumbh Mela, in 90 Kumbh Mela, which 2000 Kumbh Mela. I was there, my wife and myself, we were there, stationed there for 1.5 months. When he came there, so he said that we want to have a conference here. I said, Maharaj, Kumbh Mela and conference? I was completely shocked. He said, no, Surdas, we had to do it. And I said, how? No, we'll do it in the Pandal itself, conference. So we did it. And Murli Manohar Joshi was at the time the minister, and we went to his home, because Allahabad is his home. So we both went, Maharaj and myself, we went to his house and we requested him to come for this conference. He said that I am ready to come. And like that, almost about 5 to 10 professors and scientists got together, and we had a unique conference in the Kumbh Mela on the bank of Triveni. So everybody was surprised. And uniqueness of Maharaj along with this conference was when almost about 108 drummers came from Manipur with the special style of a turban and special drums. And especially early in the morning when they used to go into the whole Kumbh Mela, the media was full of photographs. Everywhere the media covered these colorful turbans of Manipuris there, and it was always on the front page of the different media. So, and then singing style and playing style of these mridanga players, and then jumping in the air with the mridangas, and photographers capturing them live in the air, and such type of photographs appeared during the Kumbh Mela, and which brought actually a lot of Westerners to our ISKCON camp. Is it? BBC and other people covered that. So that was a very unique style of Maharaj to attract so many wonderful, Manipuris to this place. And we also had a conference there in Manipur, in the university. when I did another program for Manipur was Hima Malini when she went there to do a fundraising program. So we did simultaneously the press conference, the scientific conference also there. So simultaneously, he used to do many things. And nowadays we say, अगर मैं प्रसादम हॉल में सेवा करता हूँ और कुछ कर नहीं सकता मैं, हाँ, लाइव मेंबरशिप करता हूँ तो मैं कुछ नहीं और कर सकता हूँ, डीटी वर्शिप करता हूँ तो नहीं, बस यही काफ़ी बस है. But all these Prabhupada's wonderful disciples, they have a unique characteristics in them. They can do things in different way and they can do many things at a time also. So Swarup Damodar Maharaj is like a great, wonderful lieutenant of Srila Prabhupada, who preached to the scientific community. He nurtured the young youths in Bombay, and we are very much thankful to Swarup Damodar Maharaj that he has left a legacy, wonderful legacy of bright smilers here. So Swarup Damodar Maharaj was always smiling, and he was always smiling. So you can see from the face of Mukunda Madhav Prabhu here. Where is he? He's always smiling. So you talk of any topic, so he will laugh first and then talk about the topic. So that's the uniqueness. And the same thing is about Ramaru Prabhu. So when he wants to speak about the episodes of Prabhupada, he will laugh first and then speak this. So this is the unique disciplic succession of Swarup Damodar Maharaj, and many more. And Professor Rao, who is here and who just spoke about glorified Raghu Chandra Prabhu, who was in IIT, and he was the first person to break the cordons of IIT to hold wonderful programs for Swarup Damodar Maharaj, and all youth preaching happened in the IIT at the time. So these are some of the qualities which I personally saw in Maharaj, and I was blessed by him, and he was very good friend and philosopher guide to myself. And the moment he would come to Hare Krishna land, was the next moment he would call, Surdas, you come to my office, a room. So this was his blessings upon me, and because of his nurturing, because of his blessings, I'm still surviving in ISKCON. So I pray to Radha Rasa Bihari that wherever Maharaj is, please keep us blessing so that we can carry out the wonderful legacy which we have learned and inherited from all these wonderful Vaishnavas, and especially Swarup Damodar Maharaj. Thank you very much, Mukund Madhav Prabhu, for allowing me to speak, and thank you very much.